So a week ago, I was on Carnival Mardi Gras and it was a wild ride. Let's see how I did. Hey, what's up? It's Chris Fantini. This channel is all about getting you comps on the biggest cruise lines at sea for less. I'm a low roller. I try to spend as little as possible and earn comps by extending my playtime in the casino, making minimum bets, finding those machines that are gonna let you play longer and earn those free cruises. So Royal Caribbean is my go-to. I get a lot of perks with Royal. I really enjoy their experience. But recently I've been drawn back to Carnival because I really enjoyed my experience on Carnival Celebration. So I decided to go on Mardi Gras on a comped cruise, no fare paid. I'm gonna have a video out here in a couple of weeks showing exactly what I spent on that cruise. This video is all about my experience in Mardi Gras Casino and how I made out. And man, it was a crazy ride. I had a lot of play where I was not really doing that well. I was losing quite a bit of money, wasn't really hitting line hits or bonuses. But then I had a couple of huge hits and I also had some really nice bonuses seasoned in there as well. The video you're seeing here though is of Celebrations Casino. I tried to record some of Mardi Gras Casino, but they really don't like you filming when there are people in playing, and I kind of get that. So basically the two casinos are practically identical. So this is exactly what Mardi Gras Casino looks like, right down to the bar. Of course, the games would be a little bit different, but we're gonna get into the games I played next week's video, which games I think that you should play to stretch your bankroll, and which ones I think you should avoid unless you're trying to hit a jackpot, which is a completely different method for earning comps. If you want to be notified for these upcoming videos on the Mardi Gras series, please consider subscribing and clicking the notification bell so you know when they come out. So my goal for this cruise was to earn 500 points a day, which is not a super easy feat, but it was something I thought I could manage to do. And I wanted to have a budget of $100 a day. I did not want to spend any more than $700 on this cruise when it comes to gambling. So the prime result for me would be 3,500 points earned. And of course, winning money would be great, but I didn't want to spend any more than $700 to get there. All right, let's get into it. So day one was embarkation day from Port Canaveral. I put $300 in. I cashed out with 58 cents. I lost $299.42 and I earned 558 points. I spent 4 hours and 30 minutes in the casino and my return to player was a measly 73.2%. So like I said, I like to spend a maximum of $100 per day in the casino. I will sometimes spend more per day, especially near the beginning of the cruise, because I think hopefully I can make some of that up as we go along. I did not want to put $300 in on day one, but sometimes that's how it goes. All right, day two at sea. I'm not really sure why Carnival decides to do a sea day between Port Canaveral and Nassau, since it's like a quick little scoot, but that's what they decided to do, so we were at sea. I added another $300 in. This time I did a little bit better. I cashed out with $111.17. I lost $183.41. I earned 452 points. I spent 3 hours in the casino and my return to player was 79.8%. Day three, we were in the lovely port of Nassau, Bahamas. I started with my bank of $111.17. I added another $200. Starting to get scary here. We're up to $800 already over my budget. Thank goodness for the Unicow. I won $380.66 total. I earned 824 points. I spent 4 hours in the casino. My return to player was 123%. I want to thank Cloak Spirit for helping me with that RTP calculation. I couldn't figure out how to do a positive return to player, but he did. And yeah, 123% return to player. I'll take that every day. So yeah, going back to that $800, I kind of broke my rule. It was near the end of the night. I'd already spent my max for the entire cruise on day 3. I was up to $700. And part of me was just like, okay, at least take like a day off, a couple days off, or if you're really smart, just quit. But you know, sometimes we make decisions we shouldn't. And it was super lucky. I had got the Unicow. I ended up winning over $700 on over like 130 spins. It was a really, really fun bonus that took forever. I'm not encouraging you to do what I did and break rules. I really do believe that you should set budgets, set limits, and stick to them. Otherwise, these things can spiral out of control, and then all of a sudden, a comped cruise is no longer a bargain. All right, on to day 4. We were back at sea. I started with the $791.83 that I had in my bank. I didn't add anything. I lost $300.83. I earned 824 points again. I spent 3 hours and 45 minutes in the casino, and my return to player was 76.3%. So not great. Day 5, we were in Amber Cove. I started with the $401 that I had remaining. I did not add. Had another great win. I won $599.43 for the day. I earned 661 points. I spent 3 hours and 15 minutes in the casino. And my return to player was a blistering 145%. I want to see more of those. That was a big win on Wolf Run. I got the mega bonus, which is 104 spins, and I got a couple of retriggers. That'll be in my upcoming video of the games I think you should play and which ones I think you should avoid on Mardi Gras if you want to earn more comps and not break the bank. Day 6, we were in Grand Turk. Started with $1,000.43. I didn't add anything at all. I lost $211.49. I earned 275 points. I spent 2 hours in the casino, and my return to player was the worst of the cruise. It was 61.6%. All right, last day, we were back at sea. I started with the $788.94 in my bank. I didn't add anything. I won $112.28. I earned 518 points. I spent 3 hours and 15 minutes in the casino, and my return to player was 110.8%. Here's your summary for the cruise. I put in $800 total. I cashed out $901.22. I won overall on the cruise $101.22. I earned $37.28. I spent 24 hours in the casino, and my return to player was 101.3%. Overall, amazing. And I know some of you are thinking, 7-night cruise, you spent an entire day in the casino. I like being in the casino. It's fun. I get drinks, I talk to people, I play games. It's a good time, especially if you're not like just, losing tons of money. That's not fun. So I don't mind doing that. I did other things too. I went to the nightclub. I had some really good food. I definitely enjoyed myself. And I was also working from this cruise. So a lot of my time was spent working as well. So here's something to think about though. If you subtract the over $700 I won getting the Unicow and then the over $800 I won on the Wolf Run mega bonus, this wouldn't have been a great cruise for me. I mean, I don't know that I would be down $1,500. I probably would have limited myself, but I certainly wouldn't have exceeded my target of 3,500 points. And obviously I would have lost quite a bit of money. So it could have been a real negative. I had some luck. It turned into a positive. I had some other nice bonuses in there as well here and there, which I'll show you in my upcoming video of the games that I played, which is coming up in 2 weeks. So why do I think that I struggled for a big part of this cruise? There's a few reasons. One of them is luck, right? You get lucky, you get unlucky. Sometimes you're more unlucky than lucky. That's the way that gambling goes. There were a lot of pot scavengers on this cruise. And by pot scavengers, I'm talking about people who just like roam the casino floor looking for full pots, looking for any indicator that a game hasn't triggered a bonus in a while. Now, I'm a pot scavenger, unabashed. I love doing it. I tell you to do it all the time. If you see something full, take a chance on it. You know, Buffalo Link, if the Buffaloes are getting high, play the game. I definitely recommend doing it, but there was just a lot of other people doing it on this cruise, so it was harder to find those full pots. It was really busy in this casino, like almost all the time. There were a lot of gamblers on this cruise, so I was kind of forced into playing games I wasn't really wild about playing, so that could also have played a hand into it as well. Staying too long on machines. Now, there's a couple reasons for this. Again, going back to there's not a lot of games available. So when you play a machine that you like to play, you might stay at it longer than you normally would have. Like maybe if you're down $70 or $80 and the machine doesn't seem like it's hitting, I would normally get up in that case. But when it's really busy, you might stay longer than you should. Also, you can't get drinks at the bar for free. This is a real negative for me for Carnival. Apparently they've reinforced this now, and if you go on Celebration where I could get drinks for free at the casino bar, you won't be able to as well. You have to order them from the waiters, and it's really busy, so you can be waiting 20, 30 minutes for your drink. So that might cause you to stay at a machine longer than you should, right? Because that's where the waiter's gonna bring your drink. And then the final reason I may have had some bad luck is chasing losses. You know, the pot's full, you've lost $90 chasing the pot, and you're just like, oh, I'm gonna put another $100 in, I'm gonna make this pot hit. And then what happens? You put another 60 bucks in, you trigger the bonus, and you win 824 or something. That is something you should never do. Don't get caught into that. If you're playing a game that's got like a full pot, or it looks like it's, you know, at a point where you think it might trigger soon, but you just can't get it to go, don't waste hundreds of dollars doing it. Think about what the bonuses normally are on those games. Dancing Drums, for instance. If you trigger that pot, you're probably gonna get the mini. It's gonna be like $11 to like $20. So is it really worth it to spend $100 doing that? No, it's not. So I chased a bit, and I probably shouldn't have. So the next video in the Mardi Gras series is exactly what it cost me to take this free cruise. So we're talking about everything. We're talking about what it costs to travel to the port, to park the car, to get your Wi-Fi, to pay your gratuities, port fees, taxes, all of that stuff. What exactly did it cost me to take this cruise? And is it something that seems like it would be worth it to you and would fit into your budget? Like I said, that's coming up next week. Please consider liking this video if you got something out of it. Subscribe and click on the notification bell if you want to be notified when that video comes out. As always, thank you so much for watching.